All right, so once we kind of have a general understanding of who we're talking to and kind of where they are on this awareness and sophistication spectrum, we need to figure out more about where they are emotionally, where they are mentally, what their desires are, what their fears are. We need to understand this on a fundamental level. We need to understand everything from that intro I gave you in the Business 101. We need to understand how they talk about their dream state, how they talk about their current state, how they talk about their problems, if they've identified their problems, if they understand the solution. We need to understand as much information about our target market as possible. Now, the way to do this, there's a couple ways to go about it. The best way is if you actually have customers. So if you partner with a client and they already have a bunch of really good customers, the best way is just to talk to those customers and learn from them how what was frustrating about their previous life, what things changed, and then what's great about their current life, what they wanted back then, what they have now, all that kind of stuff. Sit down and interview them and ask them the questions I'm about to give you on this giant template here, this giant document. That's the best way. That is absolutely the best way. That is going to give you the best information possible. Now, if you don't have that, you're going to want to go online and try and find people who are oversharing. You want to try and find people online who are sharing their frustrations about where they are now or their desires about where they would like to go, who match your target market. And the best place to do that, if you don't have access to that as in you have a paying client who has a whole bunch of paying customers that you can talk to, the next best thing is to look at competitors. Go look at their competitors, look at their testimonials, their case studies on their website, look at what their customers are saying in their comment section of their YouTube channel, etc., and look and see how they are describing how those customers, how those people that are in your target market, look at how they are describing their current pains. Look at how they are describing their desires. Look at how they are describing what their frustrations are, their worldviews. That's sort of the next best thing. And then after that, if you can't find competitors, and again, after you've exhausted your competitor research, you want to then go look online. You want to go find your target market and find out where they hang out online. Is it Reddit? Is it YouTube? Is it social? Is it a private Facebook group? Find places where they are online and they are oversharing information. One of my favorite places to do this is Amazon.com. You go to Amazon.com and you look at a book or a product that solves the same sort of problem that your product or service solves. And you look at the 5-star reviews and you look at the 1-star reviews. If you look at the 5-star reviews, you're going to find people talking about their success with it, where they were before, where they are now. You're going to find a lot of really cool things there. There's a lot of people that overshare inside of Amazon.com reviews and will give you all the insight you need into their current state, into their dream state. I also like looking at the 1-star reviews because the 1-star reviews will often highlight problems that are unaddressed, things that they wanted to have in their product that doesn't exist now, right? And usually it will show you new frustrations or new desires that they have that aren't currently being addressed. Now, I'm going to give you guys a document with a whole bunch of questions you can ask, and I'm going to give you guys a walkthrough of how to go out and find this stuff online. But let me emphasize the importance of doing this. If you research and finding customers online talking about this or people in your target market talking about this is absolutely crucial. If you want to impact your reader on a deep level and get them to take action, you need to enter the conversation they are already having inside of their brain. So people have a way of talking and thinking about their problems or thinking about their desires and their frustrations and what they like to have. They have a way of thinking about this already. If you can show up and use those same words, if you can show up and use that understanding of where they are to tailor your message and use that as sort of almost like material or ammunition for this fight, this communication that you're having with them, you're going to be able to impact them on a deep level. Some copywriters kind of skip the research phase and just start writing because it feels good to bang on the keyboard and put words on a Google Doc. Whenever you do that, though, your writing has no power, no impact. It doesn't connect with the people. You need to use research. You need to go through the step. It's a lengthy process. You're going to do this at the beginning of every significant work. Every time you sit down to do copy, you're going to go through a research phase. You're going to review your research. It's extremely important because this is what allows you to communicate on a deep level with your readers. And again, he who impacts the reader the most wins.